Hi everyone, me again, welcome back to xameliax. So I am going to be doing a Q&A video for you today. I've been banging on about this on Twitter and on Instagram, and loads of you have sent me wonderful questions, so I've got them all on my phone and I'm just going to be answering them with you today. So I am sat here today in my new Primark PJs, feeling very relaxed. I just wanted to keep it super casual with you today and just have a little chat with you and answer all of your lovely questions. I have got a full face of makeup on and my hair is done, but that is only because I was filming another video before this that required it. So I don't normally sit here looking all glam in my PJs, honestly. Well, if you watch my weekly vlogs, you'll know that that does not happen. So I'm just going to whiz through all the questions that you've asked me. You've asked me loads on Twitter and loads on Instagram, so I'm going to try and get through as many as I can. I'll start with Twitter because that's where I asked first, and then we'll move on to Instagram from there. So first question is from Anne at Rooting Branches on Twitter, and she says, what are your personal favourite type of blogs to read / YouTube videos to watch? Oh, and Vlogmas, maybe, yes. Okay, so my favourite kind of blogs to read are other lifestyle blogs. So I've got a lifestyle blog as well. If you don't read that, then you should be. It's xameliax.com, and I kind of write about everything. So beauty, food, fashion, lifestyle, personal stuff, pretty much everything. And they're the kind of blogs that I like to read. I really love reading recipe posts, cocktail posts, wearable fashion, you know, like fashion that's not too intense or too cool, because I don't think I'm cool enough for that. So I just like to see wearable stuff and buyable stuff, you know, not like silly expensive things. New beauty products. If I've maybe got the same product, it's always nice to see if other people feel the same way. And YouTube videos. I really like watching weekly vlogs at the moment. They're my thing. I like Primark hauls as well, but who doesn't? And just anything that really catches my eye at the moment, I guess. So if I'm going through something and someone posts a video about it, I'll probably watch it. So there's no like set formula, but I just like being nosy and watching people's vlogs. And as for Vlogmas, probably not, no. I'm struggling enough to keep up with a weekly vlog. I don't know how people film and edit a vlog every single day. Maybe next year, maybe we can work up to Vlogmas, I don't know. But I will be weekly vlogging throughout December, so you can still see what's going on during the festive season. Oh, we got another one from Anne. She says, last one, I swear. Why did you originally use Tumblr as your blog platform? Any particular reason? I used Tumblr to start off with because it was super easy and super fun to navigate around, basically. When I first started, Blogspot and WordPress especially just looked incredibly overwhelming. Tumblr's just a really easy platform to use, so that's the only reason why. Question from Dan White at DanWhiteDW on Twitter. Dan, you are awesome. You're always tweeting me and saying hello and commenting, so hi to you. Absolutely love Alton Towers, but if you could live at either Thorpe Park or Alton Towers, which one would you and why? That's a really good question. Probably Alton Towers. I love Thorpe Park. I love the roller coaster at Thorpe Park, but for me, Alton Towers is just more of a day out because you do a lot more walking and there's loads more to see, and it would just be nice to have those gardens as your back garden. Could live in the tower and yeah, just stroll around those gardens for a morning walk. That would be really good. So yeah, I would probably live at Alton Towers. Question from Stephanie at loved_by_Steph. On Twitter. She said, how long do you think you will continue to make YouTube videos? That is a really hard question. I don't know. As long as you guys want to watch them, I suppose. I really don't know. I would love for my YouTube channel, my blog, to grow with me as I get older. I'm 27 now. You know, getting to the big 3-0, you never know what could happen in the next 5-10 years. You know, weddings, babies, all that stuff. And I'd love for my channel to grow with me and for you guys to grow with me as well. So I would like to think that I would keep making them forever and ever until I'm like 80. But I don't know, if I look back on where I was 5 years ago and where I am now, it's nowhere near where I thought. Like, I didn't expect to be here 5 years ago. So predicting the future is really hard. So yeah, I don't know. As long as you guys keep watching, I guess. This chair is really uncomfortable. I'm just like wiggling around. Okay, Dan White's back again. Second question, any tips for starting up a blog or a YouTube channel? I get asked this quite a lot, and I would say it's really tricky because it depends what you're wanting to get out of it. I think if you're starting it to get free stuff or to get free opportunities or to get internet famous, don't bother, because it's just, that's not what it should be about. That's not why I started 6 years ago and 3 years ago on here. You should be doing it for the fun. So I would just say set out to have as much fun as you can and really enjoy what you're doing with it. Pick a platform that works for you. Like I said, I use Tumblr because it was so easy to do. You know, don't feel like you have to go a certain way because everyone else is doing it. Just do what works for you. Don't feel that you need like super professional equipment either. I started off on like a little point and shoot with a daylight bulb shining in my face for videos, and you know, you just progress and you evolve and you grow as your channel and as your blog does. So don't feel like you have to have everything super perfect right from the beginning. Just right for you. Oh my god, that's the rain. It's really chucking it down. Just right for you and just enjoy it as you go along. And yeah, if you want to then buy more stuff and take things to a more professional level, then you can do, but just see if it works for you, because it might not work for you. And don't feel pressured to like make videos every week or write every day. Just do as and when, because it's got to be fun. Question on Twitter from Angela Vargas. I hope I said your name right, at @AngeVarge. Hi, what's the hard or bad part of working for yourself and from home in your experience? Do you know what? I used to work from home occasionally with my office job, and I absolutely loved it. I'm just one of those people who enjoys working from home, enjoys working on their own. I love being in the office because you get to chat to people, but I get so much done when I'm on my own. I guess the best thing is how flexible. Did you ask? Oh, you didn't even ask for a good thing. I'm going to tell you anyway. The good thing is how flexible you can be with your diary, but I guess the bad thing is, yeah, you do probably get a little bit lonely sometimes, but I'm really good. I'm an only child, so I'm really good at being on my own anyway. Itchy nose. I'm really good at being on my own anyway, and I've always got you guys on Twitter to chat to, and my friends who are in the office probably should be working themselves, but they're only a text message away, or the other bloggers and YouTubers that I chat to who also do it full time. I sometimes just FaceTime with Lose It Like Lauren, and we just sit and work together on FaceTime and just chat to each other, just keep each other company. But yeah, I guess that would probably be the hard part if you're not good with being on your own, and also dragging yourself out of bed in the morning is tough. I find it difficult anyway at this time of year, suffering from seasonal affective disorder, but it's just hard when you know that you don't have to put makeup on and get dressed and go to an office. You can just like roll out of bed at 5 to 9 and slump on the sofa with your laptop and your PJs. So yeah, I guess maybe that's the hard part, like not having to get dressed up and go out every single day. You can get a little bit lazy and find out that you haven't worn makeup for an entire week, or actually worn any human clothes for about 5 days. But in all honesty, I'm really loving it, and I can't, the good definitely outweighs the bad for me at the moment. So yeah, but those could be tricky if you're that way inclined as a person. Impotent Blog, at Impotent Blog on Twitter. Do you set yourself goals or targets? If so, like what? If not, why not? Yes, I do. I think coming from an office background and quite a driven career, I'm used to having goals and KPIs and things set for me. So yeah, I do set myself goals. It just keeps me on track. Just little things like every month I keep track of how many blog views I've got, how long people are staying on my site, how many people are watching my videos, how many comments, how many shares, how many followers on all the platforms. It's not about how many followers you've got. It's more really about the engagement and the interaction that you get with the individuals, I think. You know, there's people that have millions and millions of followers on things, but they hardly get any comments or any interaction, and I'd rather have you guys chat to me and leave comments and share things and just be really interactive than have, you know, like 100,000 number sat at the top. Don't get me wrong, it would be great to have 100,000 of you, but I think that's how I measure my success, is in interaction and you guys being happy rather than just numbers on the screen. But yeah, I do set myself goals. I have a little diary that I bought from Paper Chase where every day I write down everything that I want to achieve. So like how many blog posts, how many videos, how many comments that I have to leave. Yeah, and I just kind of go week by week as to how my schedule looks and then set goals every week. It just keeps me on track, and it's just what I'm used to really, and I think it's quite a good way to work. Okay, moving on to Instagram. So Jansen_XX says, do you have any tips or tricks for upcoming YouTubers? just again, the same as before really starting a blog or a YouTube channel, just be you. Everyone always uses the phrase you do you, and that's so true. Like, you can't pretend to be someone you're not on the internet because people will see straight through it. Just be yourself, that is the key. And if you're a little bit crazy like me, that's fine, let the crazy out. People will either like it or not like it. But don't pressure yourself too much into panicking about wanting everyone to like you. People sometimes won't, you know, you might not be everyone's cup of tea, and other people might love what you do. So you do you, make sure you're happy and just focus on that, and it will come. It just takes time, it just takes a lot of time, and patience and hard work, but as long as you're enjoying it, that's all that matters. Han.fits says, will you ever do meetups? PS, love your videos. Oh, thanks, Han. Do you know what? I would love to do a meetup. I don't think anyone would come. I think meetups and that kind of thing are probably for a little bit further down the line, if and when we get a lot more people watching. If I ever got a management company, which I don't have by the way, or an agent, I think that they probably do sort those things out. I'd be a little bit scared organising one on my own, if I'm completely honest. A, because I don't think anyone would turn up, and B, because you don't know who would turn up. Yeah, I would be a little bit nervous doing it on my own. So if and when I ever got an agent or management, I would assume it would come with that. But I haven't got any plans for one at the moment. But if you do spot me out and about, loads of you like tweet me and send me Instagram comments, say, oh, I saw you on Oxford Street, or oh, I saw you in Birmingham. If you do, then please do come up and say hello, because it's so lovely when you actually do, and it makes my day. We can just have a chat and have a selfie. So if you do spot me out and about, just come and say hi. Alana_Shannon says, you are fabulous and I admire everything you do. Ah, would you ever bring your own makeup range out? I would be the first to buy it. Again, I think that's another thing that comes with having an agent, management and hundreds of thousands of subscribers and followers. Not quite there yet. If I bought out a makeup range, I don't think anyone would buy it, because they'd be like, who's xameliax? No, I don't know actually. I look at everything that all of the Gleam team have done, you know, with Tanya's ranges, with Zoe's stuff, bringing out books, articles, like columns in GQ. I think Jim's got a column in GQ, stationery sets, graphic novels. Everything they've done is absolutely insane, and well done for them for doing it. And yeah, it would be amazing to walk into Superdrug and see something with your name on it, but until I've got something valuable to give, because I don't think there's anything I could really do. Maybe my own range of cocktails, cocktail shakers or something. I'll be the boozy one. I don't know. I would love to, but I don't think we're quite there yet. Fairy Sneezes says, because your life has changed so much over the last year, where do you see yourself / your life in 5 years' time? Oh, I feel like I'm back in recruitment. I genuinely don't know. It has changed so much for the better in the last year. Not that it was rubbish before, but I don't know, I just feel like I've taken a leap of faith, and 3 months in I'm absolutely loving it. I genuinely have no idea where my career will be in 5 years. I've given myself 18 months to give a go at this, like have a go at it, see where I get, see if I like it, which I am at the moment, but you know, just to see if I continue to like it, and if I still want to be doing this full time in 18 months time. So yeah, I've given myself that kind of time frame to see if this works. As for the rest of my life, I don't know. I'm 27, I'm approaching 30. Wouldn't mind a ring sometime soon. I don't know, I'm getting to the age where I'm starting to think more seriously about marriage and kids and all of that kind of stuff. At the moment, Wilson's quite enough for me, but I don't know. I'm getting to the age where I'm thinking, okay, sticky little child, you're probably not that bad. I could maybe see myself having one like you in, I don't know, 3-4 years time. So 5 years time, honestly, I have no idea. I hate predicting the future. I think it's so dangerous to do. But yeah, I don't know. I've got aspirations and dreams just like anybody else, and we'll see. Elsummer P says, what do you like best about connecting with your viewers? Everything. That is the best part of all of this for me, is all of your lovely comments and talking to you on Twitter, putting something out and just getting your opinions on it. Your lovely comments on my weekly vlogs and on all my videos actually. It's just so nice to know that you guys are enjoying what I'm doing, because I think when you're in an office it's easy, because you have your team leader or you have your boss and you also have your other colleagues who will be like, hey, you did really well on that campaign, or you know what, that report was ace, you nailed it. But without your feedback, I don't get any of that from the job that I do. So without you guys, well, without you guys I wouldn't have a job, but without you giving me the feedback and leaving those comments, that you might think, oh, she won't read that, but I read every single one, and I also reply to every single one when I can, because some of you guys don't have public comments, so I can't reply to them on my YouTube videos, so just double check that, I'm not ignoring you. But yeah, so getting your feedback and just having a chat with you and finding out that I'm not alone with stuff. Like if I say something and be like, oh, I really hate this, or oh, I love that, or I'm feeling really down about this, and you guys coming out and saying, yeah, me too. It's lovely to connect with you and just have a chat really, and to get your feedback. So yeah, everything. I love everything about connecting with viewers and subscribers and readers, because without you guys I wouldn't be here. So yeah. Ginger Jacks says, did you have any resolutions for goals for 2015 and have you achieved them? I'll be honest, I didn't set out at the start of 2015 knowing that I was going to quit my job. That kind of came around March, April time, when I realised, hey, do you know what, I think I can do this as a full-time career. So that actually wasn't a goal for 2015. Goal for 2015 was to, same as every year really, just to enjoy life, to say yes to as many things as I can, spend as much time as I can with my friends and my family and Joe, and yeah, just to enjoy it and not be as stressed. And do you know what, I genuinely feel like I am there, because even though I do get a little bit stressed sometimes, because there's never enough hours in the day and I always take on too much, that's one of my problems, I feel so happy, so fundamentally and so honestly deep down happy, that that is the goal, isn't it? As long as you're happy and enjoying life, then that's it. And I'm there. I'm totally there. I'm so happy. And yeah, I do have my down days. Everybody has their down days, weeks, months even. But fundamentally, I'm so happy, and that's the ultimate goal. Heather082422. Hi hun, love your videos. I live near Birmingham and wanted to ask, what's your favourite restaurant in Birmingham city centre? Ooh, that's really tricky. I don't know. There's loads. We went to Adam's, which is one of the Michelin star restaurants in Birmingham, for Joe's birthday. It was a complete like special occasion place. You can't eat there. Well, if you can, you can. You might be able to eat there every week. We certainly can't. The bill was very expensive, but that was some of the best food I've ever tasted. It was insane, and it's so nice that way. It's got a Michelin star, so it's, you know it's good. But absolutely love that. But then on the flip side, I love James Italian. I know it's a chain, it's everywhere, but the one in Birmingham city centre is always perfect. Every time I go, they're all so friendly and the food's always great. Pizza Express in Brindley Place. Brindley Place is just lovely to like kind of walk around, and again, I know it's a chain, but we go there quite a lot. Love it. There's a Mexican place that I've just discovered called Bodega, which do killer margaritas and some really good nachos. But there's loads of places in Birmingham that you can kind of just find and go in and have a few drinks or have a bite to eat, and just explore really. I guess we normally go, when we go to Birmingham, we tend to just eat in the chain restaurants because we're there either just shopping or just like quick turnaround. You know what you're getting if you're in a chain restaurant. It's outside of Birmingham that we tend to go to the independents, but yeah, I really like Bodega, and Jekyll and Hyde is great for some gin. They've got a gin parlour upstairs and they are wicked. Harriet Rosemary _ what did you study at university and what's your uni advice? I studied psychology at university, got a Bachelor of Science in Psychology. I really enjoyed my degree, love psychology, haven't done anything with it, but most people don't. Uni advice would be, do something that you want to do, because in my experience when I left uni I ended up in recruitment, and all they wanted to know on my CV was, had I got a degree? Didn't matter what my degree was in, but if I'd got one, then that's a big tick. So I would say, whether it's changed now because I've been out of uni since like five years. Yeah, 5 years ago since I was at uni. Oh man, I'm old. I would have probably gone back and done something else, either photography or drama or just something that I enjoyed doing, because I found that as long as you got a degree, that's all that mattered. Could have done a degree in David Beckham and still got the jobs I ended up with. So yeah, do something that you really enjoy and don't give up. So many people dropped out in the 2nd year or the 3rd year. Oh, and they're so close, because it gets tough. It really gets tough. Like, it proper steps up a level in year 3, and I was even that close to quitting. I wouldn't have. My parents would have killed me, and I would have killed me as well. But yeah, don't give up. Work hard, but enjoy it and do something that you really want to do. Reef Ali says, is there anything you miss about your old 9-to-5 job? I loved my job, really did. I miss the people. That's it. I do often see them. I go pop over and have lunch with them or have a coffee with them. We're trying to organise a night out when we're all free as well. I really miss the people. I loved the team that I was working with, and it was just so much fun in the office just working with them. So yeah, I do miss them, but I do still see them on a social basis. But even though I loved my job, there isn't really anything else that I miss. No, just the people, I think. But yeah, I would definitely go back, and I would definitely do that job again. No problem. But there's nothing that makes me pine for it, if that makes sense. It was a really good job, but nah, just the people. And last but not least, Steph Spencer 23 says, if you could pick just one beauty product to use for the rest of time, what would it be? Oh my god, that is such a hard question. Steph, that's a really hard question. I don't know. Ooh, I don't know. Probably foundation, maybe. My Bourjois Healthy Mixed Serum, because I don't know, that I've got quite bad skin, so at least I could cover up all the bad bits. Or eyebrows, like Benefit Browsings. I can't live without my brows. So maybe that, actually. Should we go for Browsings? Let's go for Browsings. So there we go, guys, that is my Q&A video. I do hope you enjoyed watching, and I hope I included everyone's questions. I got a hashtag going, so as long as you use that, you should have been in there. But if I missed you, I'm so sorry. Just tweet me your question and I'll answer it after this. But yeah, this was really fun. So if you're new, I hope this has helped show you a little bit more about just who I am. And if you're an older subscriber, then I hope you've learned something new and it's been entertaining to watch. I'm sure it's probably going to be really long and it's going to take me forever to edit this. I'm such a rambler, I am so sorry. But yeah, thank you so much for your questions, and as always, just leave me comments and have a chat to me, because as we've said in this video, that's the best thing about this job, is talking to you guys. So yeah, let me know. Give it a giant thumbs up, subscribe if you're new, and I will see you next time. Thanks for watching. Bye!